Hi YouTube. Hi everybody. I just wanted to touch base with you and give you a little preview of this is a 2016 Boom electric 2000 watt scooter. It is kind of small, but it's fun. I stand about 5'9" and I'm very comfortable with it. So far, I've had it for 2 days, and the price on it was $800. I did get it used, um, but it's like brand new. The kid bought it 2 months ago and didn't like it. Decided he didn't want it, so he paid $1,644.50 for it. Plus, I got a brand new helmet with it. The things I like about it, it did get me home. I mean, there was no problem with it getting me home. And that was a 22-mile run through Las Vegas. We're here in Las Vegas right now. It's 107 degrees, so I'm going to kind of make this short. But I wanted you guys to just catch a review on it. And I know the first guy tried, and his kid ran out and everything. I'm doing this on my cell phone, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. The things I like about it, I like that the battery does, it takes a while to charge if you run it down pretty good. If you run it real fast, and you're hard on it, you're not gonna go very far. Maybe 15 miles or whatever. But it does pick up and go. I have no problem getting out of traffic. Sometimes when the battery gets low, the throttle gets a little sketchy sometimes when you're taking off. So everything else, the bike is perfect. Now, I'm not sure if you can see that plate there on the top. He had put that there so it's like a little cup that holds like your cell phone or your GPS hangs on your window. That's the same thing he did there, so you could hang your cell phone there or GPS. You just plop it on there and go. The one thing I don't like about it is the speedometer it's not in miles per hour. It's in kilometers per hour, and like it needs changed over somehow, or it needs to be you need to change it over. I think they can reprogram it from what I've heard. One website that you do if you have one of these, the one website you can go to is ADV Rider. It's a website. They have a couple YouTube videos, but they don't link you to their website. So that's a shame because it really gives you a lot of information on what to do with these bikes. There's not much I don't like about the bike. The suspension, well, it's a cheaper suspension. What I'm going to try to do with the front is I'm going to try to put a little bit more fork oil in there to get a little bit more height. The back, it's kind of like a pogo stick sometimes, but it's not, it doesn't have rebound and dampening. The seat is comfortable. The mirrors are pretty good. They're all right. The mods I want to do to it, definitely want to put the LED lights in it. I'm not really sure here in the state of Nevada if that red light up front is going to be legal or not. So I kind of want to wait to put my LEDs in. So if I have to take that out of there or disconnect it, I'll be already there. The tires are great. All the buttons. My main bitch right now is just the way the odometer, speedometer is. The charging's okay, and there's a lot of people saying that, oh, I'm going to put more batteries on it, I'm going to do this, and a lot of people talk about range. Well, it's not for, on trips from here to California. It's just to get you, 10 miles up the road and 10 miles back, and if you wanted storage, well, buy a bigger scooter or whatever. The thing I like about this is I don't need a license, even though I have a motorcycle license. I don't need, insurance on it. I don't need a plate. It's nice. It's a wonderful little scoot that I can get around on, go to the casino on. And these are going to be harder to steal than the scooters because they're a little heavier. You feel like you're on a bike when you're on this thing. The handlebars, everybody's taken there's usually a crossbar that goes across there. Everybody's taking them off. I want one, or I want a better set of handlebars. Other things that I kind of want to do, I'm just trying to research all this. So, again, I've always had motorcycles, whether it was the CBR 600 or VMAX, or so I'm definitely a rider from way back. And I even enjoy riding it. I mean, I've had, my first dirt bike was a Yamaha GT80. It tells you how old I am. I'm 48 years old and I love this thing. I get compliments on it all the time, and people stop me like, "What is that?" And it's a pretty cool little machine. And since we just moved here in Las Vegas. Since we moved from a house to an apartment. And thank God I'm on a downstairs apartment. I can put it right in my dining room, charge it right up. I don't have to worry about anybody stealing it. It's a great little machine to have. The things to go over, if you go to that website, you want to make sure all the nuts and bolts are tight and all that. I mean, typically, the guy that gets these can go over it, and we'll go over it. But some guys, they don't. They just get it and ride it. And it's a good thing to do, because I felt, I don't think the guy that owned it before me, was, wrench happy or anything like that. So I think he just, jumped on it and rode it. And I found a lot of little, nuts and bolts that were loose. But yeah, I'd like to get aluminum bars for it. Just different little things. Get the LED headlights. I don't want to go overboard like some of these guys are going to put 6 more batteries on there for longer range and all that. I'm not about all that. I like it the way it is. So, but yeah, I just wanted to give you a little overview, and I just took it for a ride, and I'm out here, and I'm underneath the shade, so it's still a little hot. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on what's going on with these things, and but so far it's been a great bike. Always, check around with your wiring, because my brake light on one side or the other, it wouldn't come on, and that means one of the contactors or one of the wires came loose. So maybe it's a good deal just to go over them and check it out so nothing's loose. So when you're on the road, it doesn't happen to you. So, all right. Well, hey, thanks for watching, guys, and I will check in with you later, give you more updates. Talk to you later.